Telangana's dramatic agricultural turnaround has come thanks to sweeping innovative reforms that are designed not just to alleviate the farmer's distress but make him strong enough to steer his own destiny. This has happened because of political willpower to fulfill promises, including all stakeholders as partners in brainstorming and planning schemes, and a detailed and strategic execution of farm reforms that has never happened in the country before. Today in Telangana, farmlands of 5,000 acres each are covered under one designated cluster, supported by one agricultural extension officer under the Raitu. With a total of 2,601 clusters, it is a novel and agricultural extension officers. It provides smart solutions for finance, cultivation, husbandry and more, right to the farmer's doorstep. Raitu Bima Scheme, a 100% premium insurance plan for any tragic and unforeseen eventuality. Raitu Bandhu, a 100% investment input subsidy with 10,000 rupees non-refundable per acre for Rabi and Kharif. Telangana's Raitu Bandhu became a role model for Government of India's PM Kisan Yojana. In the last 7 years, the government has spent a whopping 50,448 crore rupees to enforce these reforms. Thanks to them, Telangana's farmer is now striding into the modern age. He is including innovative and scientific agricultural methods like micro-irrigation, drip irrigation, crop change patterns, greenhouses and polyhouses, etc. into his practice. He is also introducing new crop varieties and mechanizing his farms, and the impact is transformative. Free power supply for agriculture 24/7, a nowhere in India achievement. Water supply for agriculture was provided without cess. Telangana is #1 in cotton production. Over 35 lakh farmers had loans worth over 22,000 crore rupees waived off. In 2018, farmers' suicides in Telangana became zero for the first time in decades. The agricultural sector saw an 8-fold increase in production. The 15th Finance Commission hailed Telangana state as the second in digitization of soil records. For the first time in India, Telangana launched online certification of seeds. Today, Telangana's farmers are competing with Punjab for the #1 position in paddy production. None of this could have been possible without a leadership that works tirelessly round the clock for the well-being of its people. One of the key areas Telangana has worked on in a mission mode is healthcare. Kanti Velugu, the world's largest eye screening camp, has already reached a population of 3.5 crores since 2018. From free eye screening and vision testing to free eyewear and surgery, create awareness about eye care and prevention of serious eye diseases. With the new medical colleges and the hospitals, there is a sweeping change in every neighborhood too. Basti Davakhanas are a network of primary healthcare centers that have come up to serve the urban poor. These are easy to access and free of cost. 350 Basti Davakhanas offer free consultation, medicines and a variety of diagnostic tests. Schemes like these reach the people quickly and efficiently thanks to a total upgrade in healthcare from top to bottom. The biggest beneficiaries have been Telangana's women. Amma Vodi scheme, having a total of 300 ambulances, provides free ambulance-driven diagnostic services for pregnant women. The ambulance picks them up, provides free tests and checkups at the hospital, and drops them back home. The Arogya Lakshmi scheme takes care of pregnant and lactating women as well as infants by preventing malnutrition and providing for complete nutritional needs. The program provides regular balanced meals and has reached over 19 lakh lactating mothers, over 5 lakh infants and over 25 lakh pregnant women. And that's not where it ends. Expectant mothers, even after birth, the family is taken care of thanks to the KCR kit. A special care package of 16 essential health and nutritional items for all expectant mothers. This kit is precious to new parents, especially those who don't have the means to purchase the items themselves. As a result of these interventions, today in Telangana, the total institutional deliveries are 98% and 100% immunization for infants, children and pregnant women. And the state also has best outcomes for maternal mortality rates and infant mortality rates. When public healthcare is delivered equitably, it raises the quality of life for the whole society. Telangana is a national leader when it comes to providing for its next generation. It's making sure their future is bright. Let each child have the benefit of quality education, from primary level to higher education. This promise is delivered through sweeping reforms of the school system, especially at the grassroots. When the state was formed in 2014, Telangana only had 300 residential schools. By 2021, it had established nearly 1,000 residential educational institutions, a threefold increase that no other state has been able to achieve in such a short span. Mana Uru Mana Badi program is a game changer. With an allocated budget of over 7,200 crore rupees, it will benefit nearly 20 lakh students across 26,000 schools in rural and urban Telangana, which will be digitized and brought to international standards. Today, Telangana tops the country in the residential educational system Avasiya Vidya, with a total budget of over 6,000 crore rupees per annum, spending 1,25,000 rupees on each student yearly. This will benefit over 5 lakh students with excellent education. The state also offers a scholarship of 20 lakh rupees per beneficiary to pursue higher studies overseas. By bringing government schools up to standard, students can now compete with and surpass those in expensive private schools. The results are clear to all. Telangana schools have seen a drastic reduction in dropout rates. Armed with quality education, Telangana's talented Gen Next can reach for the stars. But talent without opportunity has nowhere to grow. That's why Telangana is steering dynamic growth in industry and business. Ease of business, a simple statement that backs a punch. In Telangana, it is more than a mere slogan on a poster. It brings in investment and sparks the spirit of entrepreneurship. Invigorating this space are the Telangana State Industrial Policy, TS iPass and TS BPass, the Dharani portal. Designed for minimum inspection and maximum facilitation, TS iPass is a lightning-fast approval process by which permissions are granted within 15 days. Today, Telangana boasts of an enviable 20,000 industries which have been accorded approvals through Telangana State Industrial Policy.
Come to Telangana, invest in Telangana, let us grow together.
Together, they have made Telangana flush with an investment of over 2,32,000 crore rupees in just 7 years. Not surprising then that international giants and multinational corporations, especially in IT, are turning to Telangana and Hyderabad. Hyderabad is fast becoming a preferred destination for startups. Today, it's home to over 6,600 startups, some of them close to receiving $1 billion valuation or unicorn status. With 14% growth, IT exports are over 1.5 lakh crore rupees in 2021-22. But the Telangana government has set its sights even higher. It is aiming at 3 lakh crores in the next 3 years. Genome Valley in Hyderabad is the vaccine capital of the world. 33% of global vaccines are produced in the Genome Valley. And soon, a world's largest pharma city for R&D and manufacturing is coming up in Hyderabad. It is expected to attract an investment worth $9.7 billion and create employment for an estimated 560,000 people. This progress is not just in big cities, but in every village of Telangana. It is a rural development unlike any other state in India, thanks to a Telangana leadership that places village infrastructure development at the very heart. In Telangana, there are 12,769 village panchayats, and each village panchayat is a model, Palle Pragati, to improve the quality of life in the rural areas. Palle Prakruti Vanam. Each village has pristine landscape parks, which include eco parks and open gyms. Palle Davakhana. Each village has quality primary healthcare centers, pakka houses and streets with proper lighting. Every village has a nursery to every village has a tractor for village development works as well as garbage collection. Integrated markets for all the daily needs. Every village has state-of-the-art crematoriums and funeral services. Vaikuntha Dhamam. In just 7 short years, Telangana's villages have turned the tide, having all the amenities, a first time in any state in India. Telangana's Harita Haram, the largest plantation and reforestation drive in India, third only to Brazil and China in the world. It is a mega push to cover the map with a blanket of green from 24% to 33% forested area. A whopping 242 crore seedlings are already planted across the state. The drive will involve the people of the state by creating nurseries at the village level to steer this 21st century green revolution. By harnessing the participation of the common man, Harita Haram has delivered a strong message. The government will take a lead in fighting climate change. Cities like Hyderabad are not only the land of opportunity, but cities with an excellent standard of life and liberty. Telangana has accelerated urban development by an influx of 7,000 crore rupees for roads and bridges. 10% of its municipal budget is reserved as green budget. Today, Telangana can proudly claim to have some of the most state-of-the-art law and order infrastructure in place. She teams, Alert, modern and high-tech police systems geared especially towards the safety of women. New fleets of police vehicles are equipped with state-of-the-art devices. Monthly police station maintenance funds to each police station and 30% additional pay to traffic police as a risk allowance, a first in the country. High-tech world-class police command control center. The state government has knitted a grand Telangana cultural and spiritual canvas, strengthening the social fabric with its diverse cultures and celebrating festivals of all faiths. As one of the major state festivals, Bathukamma is a floral festival celebrated by the women of Telangana on a grand scale across the globe. In Yadadri, Telangana, a world's unique temple of Sri Lakshmi Narasimhaswamy is newly reconstructed as a center of mega spirituality. The pink wave has touched every life. It has transformed Telangana in just 7 years, giving the rest of India a model to aspire to. In 7 years, India's younger state has proven that effective governance is the only path to progress. Empowering schemes and people-friendly administration have proved to be a winning combination. Telangana's per capita income has more than doubled from 1.24 lakh rupees in 2014-15 to 2.78 lakh rupees in 2021-22. Gross Domestic Product of Telangana, GSDP, has increased by 128% from 5.06 lakh crore rupees in 2014-15 to 11.55 lakh crore rupees in 2021-22. Today, Telangana's strides are being hailed by all from both sides of the political aisle. Government of India's Niti Aayog and Reserve Bank of India have acknowledged Telangana as a top economic performer. Telangana is India's top performing state in UN Sustainable Development Goals. 7 Telangana villages were awarded in India's top 10 Sansad Adarsh Gramin Yojana, and the state received national awards by the Ministry of Rural Development Government of India for 19 Telangana villages. In just 7 years, Telangana has shown the country and the world an innovative model for development. Telangana's rise is like a phoenix. From one of India's most deprived states to top performer on the national stage. It is an undeniable model for the rest of India. The kind of development we dream of is no longer a distant one. Have the courage to aspire. Together we can and we will make it happen.
This is NDTV, and you're watching NDTV 24/7.
Joining us on the show now, Dr. Soumya Swaminathan, Chief Scientist at the World Health Organization. Dr. Swaminathan, thank you very much indeed for being